Now, refrigerators aren't just for storing leftovers anymore. These days, they are such a vital part of our everyday meals, cooking, snacks, and everything in between. So here to show us some cool new innovations in the fridge world is Ken Wingard, a man who knows.
I am so excited for this segment. I have a personal sort of issue here. I need a new fridge, so I'm really into this segment. I'll tell you why in a moment. But before we do that, can we just take a moment and look at our gorgeous new appliances?
I mean, honestly, we have come a long way in this kitchen. I'm so excited. Look at our
They look incredible.
I love the matte white. And what was so great about Cafe Appliances is that we were able to really customize it. So this brushed bronze knob against the matte white, I think is gorgeous.
So sleek.
Very, very, very lovely.
Now, not only do Cafe Appliances allow us to create the perfect look for our kitchen, but they also have different fridges for different needs,
That's right.
So take us through the process that you went through, that we went through, to find the right fridge for our house, for our family.
All right, so I'm going to break it down into three categories. One is door configuration. So we have to talk about that.
Okay.
The next is size, both internal and external size. And then you would not believe all of the extra bells and whistles. The extra things that fridges can do now will really, really sort of like change your life.
Super impressive. Okay, let's start with the door configuration, because I know a lot of us grew up with that classic refrigerator where the freezer was on top, you open it like that, the refrigerator was on the bottom, you're down here, you're bending down, and it's kind of hurting your back, but there are so many other options.
What were they thinking? The man that actually moved it from up here to down below deserves a Nobel Prize. Like,
he really does.
Absolutely amazing. Right, you want your food at your main eye level. So, but you have many options beside that. You have refrigerator below, you have French doors, or you have side by side, and Cafe Appliances has a lot of good options. We chose the French door, which I have always wanted, a French door fridge. Look at this.
It really is beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. So let me bring you through a couple of the features. So you actually have water here on the inside of the fridge, which keeps the front completely clean and modern, which I love. You have the drawer on the bottom, the temp select zone. So you can use this drawer for meat, beverage, and deli, and you can just switch the temperature so it always works.
Nice.
And you're not, like the fruits and vegetables, you can change the humidity so they'll stay crisp longer.
Which is very important. Great.
One of my favorite things, I know this is yours, you've got your egg thing here, and we always keep our butter next to it. And Debbie, what happens?
Every time you take the eggs out, the butter falls and hits you in the face. Now, this has been a problem for me for 30 years.
You pick it right back up and put it right back there.
Why do I put it right back there?
Look at this, Debbie. Look at this.
That's a game
extra
changer.
Storage space, keep your butter, keep whatever right there. If you don't need it, pop it up and you can go ahead and put your condiments.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. So, absolutely love all of that. The freezer, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. You have a tray here, you've got your ice maker, and then you also have these sort of movable walls, so you can really, depending on if you've got a ton of ice cream, if you've got meats, if you've got vegetables, really keep it organized. It just doesn't go into a black hole.
Organized, and you end up being able to fit more in your freezer with those little compartments.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and see what you have.
Yeah, exactly.
So now they also have a wonderful option, which is a soft freeze function. It's absolutely amazing. They have freezers that have French doors too, which I love, and then on the door you can actually control the temperature for that particular zone. So if it's ice cream or meats or ice pops, whatever you want, and really customize it.
So that ice cream can come right out of the freezer and be ready to eat.
And you can eat it. You don't even put it in a bowl, Cameron. Just
right. Because you take it out, then you forget about it, and then it's too soft.
Let's talk about size. Okay, how do you go about choosing the perfect size fridge for your size family?
All right, so let's talk about two things. One is the external dimension.
Yep.
You want to make sure that it's going to fit into the space you have, but also want to make sure it will fit through any door or stairwell it has to come up to, or it's left on the sidewalk. The next is regular depth versus counter depth. I said I'm looking for a new fridge now because I bought a regular depth refrigerator and had my custom kitchen done with a counter depth hole. So for 20 years, my refrigerator has stuck out in the room 6 inches. Drives me crazy.
Oh my God.
The counter depth ones are usually are a bit higher end, and they're usually wider, so they hold more. They can hold just as much as my stuff. So the second factor is the interior, and the interior space is measured in cubic feet. So you'll see that when you're looking at a fridge. What you want to do is allow 4 to 6 cubic feet per person minimum. minimum if you have hungry teenagers, like some
exactly.
people do.
Good.
But in my mind, if you got Alexandra, it's like she's going to be a hungry
At
teenager
some
before
point,
you know.
right?
Right.
If you're going to save money by going for the bigger one anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We went for a 23.1 cubic feet. And I think it's great.
Yep.
Like you could fit, because of the double doors, you could fit like a full platter turkey in there, a charcuterie board, pizza boxes.
I was just
You don't
gonna
have
say.
to, like, absolutely amazing.
Totally.
Yeah,
Everything
that's so spacious. I love that. Now, refrigerators these days, like we said before, come with so many bells and whistles. It's not just ice makers. These things are like honestly designed by people at NASA. It's incredible.
Okay,
They're like spaceships.
I get excited about this part. So the fridge can actually come Wi-Fi enabled. Wi-Fi enabled. So what that means is that you can actually change the, you get a notification if it's too hot, if it's too cold, if somebody like my spouse left the door open, and be like, bing, your door's open.
Are we married to the same person?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm standing right over here. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm that guy
Cameron.
too. I'm
Oh
right
my
with them.
gosh.
Not only is it Wi-Fi enabled, you can download an app and you can function remotely. So what you can do is if you want to turn up the freezer, turn down the freezer, if you want to create hot water, you can do that all from your
cool.
phone.
That is
Absolutely.
so cool.
Wow. So wait a minute. Hot water dispenser as well as a cold water dispenser?
You can not just hot water, Cam.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to catch up.
Decide you want something lightly warm because you just want some warm water and like lemon. You can have it coffee warm, or if you're making soup, you can make it super hot.
That's
That is-
amazing.
It is. Look at that. That is incredible. Honestly, the refrigerators from Cafe Appliances, Ken, aren't just super functional as we saw, but they're also really quite beautiful and elegant and classy. Look at the lines of that.
All right, you don't even know beautiful, elegant, and classy. So one of my main issues with my fridge is when it's full of food, it has that one little light bulb in the back. You can't see anything.
Yep.
Okay, look at this. It has a full LED wall as an option. Look at this. Talk about classy and elegant. Absolutely gorgeous, all backlit.
That is beautiful.
That really is stunning. I got to tell you.
Oh, I want to put my shoes in there.
Best lighting in my house. Right
Do
there.
that? Honestly, I just want to stand in front of it and do all of my Zoom meetings right there. Oh my gosh, it's
They
gorgeous.
keep talking to us in front of the fridge.
And why is her fridge full of shoes?
Bottom line, everybody, this refrigerator is absolutely amazing. It is going to bring our kitchen right into the future. And everybody at home, visit cafeappliances.com to find the perfect refrigerator for your family. And then also remember to go to hallmarkchannel.com all this week to vote for which lighting you think will really set the mood in our kitchen.
Okay, let's remind everybody. For the options, do you like the lighted fan, which is absolutely beautiful and really functional, the rustic basket lights, which are gorgeous. We've talked about that, Ken. I know you're a big fan. Or the elegant glass pendant
Who
lights.
likes those the most?
Well, the lighting in the glass pendant lights, really, it's equal to the beautiful lighting inside of our
It's all
refrigerator.
about the lighting,
so
as Cam says.
we should just stick with that.